In this video, we are going to address some of the doubts asked by test takers watching my previous videos. And the first doubt was asked by Alina Susan from Saudi Arabia. Alina's doubt is, in Saudi Arabia, where Alina took the test, interlocutors are just reading the role play card, they are just reading the task given to them, and they don't even respond to the questions asked by the test taker. And she is asking what we can do in this case. Well, language proficiency examinations, not just OET, but also TOEFL, IELTS, PTE, are not just about your language proficiency. It is not just about how proficient you are when speaking English. It is also about how efficiently you are tackling the situation. I will give you an example. Just take Alina's question as an example. She asked me, what if the interlocutor is not responding to our question? The interlocutor is just going through the task and just reading it out. He is not responding to any question asked by the test taker. What we will do? This is about situation tackling. So what we can do in this case? We can tell the interlocutor, we can tell the patient, Mr. Thomas, it is very important for me to gather this information from your side to give you the proper care. ഒരു പ്രോപ്പർ കെയർ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തരാനായിട്ട് ഈ ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്ന് കളക്ട് ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. ആൻഡ് വാട്ട് ഇഫ് വി ആസ്ക് ദി ഇന്റർലോക്യൂട്ടർ ദിസ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സ്റ്റിൽ ഹി ഈസ് നോട്ട് റെസ്പോണ്ടിങ്? വി ക്യാൻ റെസ്പോണ്ട് ദിസ് വേ. മിസ്റ്റർ തോമസ്, ഐ ആക്സെപ്റ്റ് യു ആർ ആംഗ്രി. മിസ്റ്റർ തോമസ്, ഐ ആക്സെപ്റ്റ് യു ആർ ആംഗ്രി. ഓർ മിസ്റ്റർ തോമസ്, ഐ ആക്സെപ്റ്റ് യുവർ anger, but it is very important for me to gather this information to give you the proper care. The interlocutor will be convinced, then he will definitely respond to your question. Okay? And let's talk about another context. The interlocutor is talking overly. He's not giving you a chance to speak. He's not giving you a chance to ask something. He's just keep talking. He's not allowing you to talk. What you will do in that case? Can you interrupt the interlocutor? Will that be a problem? No way. You have to interrupt. You have to tell him, I'm sorry to interrupt Mr. Thomas, but then you continue. I'm sorry to interrupt Mr. Thomas, but it is very important for me to gather this information from your side. You make sure your role play is progressing. Now I would like to share an experience shared by one of my test takers named Jansi. She's from Gudalur, Tamil Nadu. She took OET 2 times. Jansi is a very nervous person. She gets anxious very easily. And she is one of the test takers whose language is so good to crack a band B. Then I was just wondering, then why Jansi is not able to crack a band B? And the test takers who are less proficient than Jansi crack OET. So why Jansi is not able to crack OET? So I asked her, what went wrong, Jansi? You took OET 2 times. And she told me, sir, there was a screen kept between me and the interlocutor, and I was not able to hear properly what the interlocutor is asking me, and the interlocutor was not hearing what I was asking. So Jansi asked the interlocutor 2 or 3 times, sir, would you please repeat? Then he responded 2 times. 3rd time he got angry because the interlocutor was playing role of an angry patient. So she asked me that, sir, what should I do in this case? I was not able to do anything. I had nothing to do. The examiner doesn't know that there was a screen kept between Jansi and the interlocutor. The examiner doesn't know the interlocutor and Jansi both were wearing masks. So what Jansi can do in this case? Jansi should communicate with the examiner. Jansi should have conveyed the examiner that there is a screen kept between me and the interlocutor, and me and interlocutor both were wearing masks. So how Jansi could do that? Jansi just need to tell the interlocutor, Jansi just need to tell the patient that, Mr. Thomas, as you know, there are COVID-19 restrictions going on, and there is a screen kept between us, and we both are wearing masks. So I'm not able to hear you properly, Mr. Thomas. So please repeat it for me. If Jansi had done that, she could crack OET speaking, but she couldn't. She got nervous. So we have to understand the language proficiency tests such as OET, IELTS, TOEFL, PT and all are not just about your language proficiency. They are also about how well you are tackling the situation. So be alert, be confident. That's all in this video, and we will discuss the other doubts asked by the viewers in next videos. Until then, this is Shaheen Kamar signing off.